Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are back with my 1980s remodel of Copperdale. So today it's the fourth house I'm building for the savefile, and today I'm building this for an elderly couple. I built this on Little Falls Nook in Copperdale, obviously. It has 2 bedrooms and 1 hobby room, because I do have quite a lot of hobbies. So let's talk a bit about the couple itself. So they are both retired, and the woman used to work as a librarian, so sometimes she still does go over there and help out a bit when when there are an event or something like that, because she still loves the library. And the husband, he was just a regular worker, probably something like physical, like not a repairman, but like in construction maybe, because I'm not sure we have career like that in the game, but you know what I mean. So yes, they have their little house where they used to raise their daughter, who now has her own family and actually lives right next door. So you know how in Copperdale there is the vacation rental? I'm pretty sure it's the hillside rental, I think it's called, but it's a lot right next to this one I'm building on. And so this is where she moved in with her husband and had her family. So quite the close, what's it called, they're like very close. So the grandparents' house is the grandkids are over there quite a lot, especially the younger one, because both of his parents works. So he likes to go and spend time at his grandparents' not household, sorry. So yeah, this is why the second bedroom, it's like, I remember when I was a kid, the bedroom where I used to sleep at my grandparents' house was my old mom and her sister bedroom, and there was just like two single beds in there, and that was it, because I think that, like, as the time went on, they took like personal items and stuff out of the room, so there were only like 2 single bed, which is kind of what I kind of like recreated here. So the second bedroom has those 2 single bed, because sometimes a younger grandchild would go over and sleep over, because he's too young to stay by himself, I think. And which is also why there are like a game, you will see what I mean, layering around on the floor. But I thought it was like, it's kind of cute that these kids will go so regularly at his grandparents' house. I mean, it's you have to stay with your grandparents. I mean, these are good people, obviously, but if they are, you have to enjoy their presence as much as you can. So the house is not a big house. I mean, He had like a, I can't remember if the lot is, I think it's a 30 by 30, so it's not that small. Obviously, because I was able to build like quite a, it's not big, but it's like, it's medium size, it's kind of nice. You don't have like any formal space, it's all just like you've got a living room, dining room, and a kitchen. That's it. It's like there is no formal living room and family room, if you know what I mean. It's just all of it is the same. There isn't a TV in here because as you can see, the house is kind of like a mix between an older house and an 80s house, because I think it was built maybe like, I don't know, the 50s, the 60s, and then it was renovated a little later, which is why the interior looks this way. But they didn't change too much except the appearances. So yeah, I do like the glass block in the entryway. I do like the little thing. I don't know what it's called, but like, the things that you have under the porch. I think it's quite nice. Yeah, it's not big house, so the dining room is kind of like in the middle of the corridor, but it's an open concept, if you know what I mean. So the man of the household, the grandfather, he is a big chess player, and is actually the one who taught the Anderson kid how to play, because they all live in the same neighborhood. And if you don't know, the Andersons are the first actually family that I made for the savefile, and they live right across. There is the fair in Copperdale, and that is right across it. So just basically have to cross the roads. So Maurice, I think I called him Maurice Walker. He's a big chess player. He taught some kids. He was a part of the chess club when he was at school back in the days. But yeah, and actually I think it's quite sweet, but he used to go play chess at the library, and it's how he met his wife, because at that time she wasn't working there yet, but she used to go over there regularly nonetheless. So yeah, that's how they met. So yeah, they only had one daughter, which is now the neighbor, and now that they are retired, I think that they are quite famous in the town because of how nice they are. They are quite involved in helping in charity, like they volunteer, they have the time, and they are very, very good people, honestly, like perfect neighbors, perfect grandparents. They don't really have a bad side, I think, but who knows. But my point is that they are very wholesome. So I did make a small porch on the front, and I think that Maurice liked to sit on the chair and just watch what happens outside. Like he likes to see when his grandchildren, his daughter, like because it's only like one road leading to their daughter house that is in front of their house. So he likes to see who comes and who goes. He's a bit of like, it's not nosy, but he's curious. Let's put it like that. So he has a small porch at the front, and at the back I made a little terrace where there is a little outdoor table where they can eat lunch or dinner in the nice and hot days. There is also a clothing hanging line and a little what's it called, a seat, just a seat with a small hand table and the lemonade tray, because I do think that what did I call her? I can't remember the name I gave to the grandmother. I will have to go back and find it, but you guys will, if you're curious, I will put it in the description. But yes, so I think that the woman of the house, she's a great cook, obviously. I think she loves cooking, she loves cooking for a family, she loves Sunday dinner and stuff. She said I put a lot of the photo book everywhere in the house. I need to go around and like take actual photos, so yeah, I need to do that, because I just think that this woman would just quite honestly look at the family photos and stuff all the time, and I do like that too, you know. I think it's very nice to do that. I love going to my grandmother's house and just, she has a lot of old photos, like in black and white and stuff, of like families I never met, obviously, but I just love watching, looking at them all the time. Every time I go over her house, I just spend so much time looking at these photos. So yeah, I do think that grandmother here would do the same. What else about her? I mean, she's a great cook, that I said. She did create a few recipes, so you guys might be able to see that if I actually can release a save file, because I do use a lot of CC, and I'm not I wouldn't have to like go back and search every CC that I used for the save file and look at the TOU of every creator, because I actually realized that maybe not everyone wants their CC to be released in a save file, you know what I mean, like, so might not be able to use all the CC that I want and release it with it, actually, so quite a bummer. But I mean, I do understand, but I should have thought about that before, so that's on me. But yeah, quite sad news, but I will have to take a look around and see if it causes any problems. So yeah, I told you that there are two bedrooms, one that is obviously the main bedroom and the other one that is used by the grandchildren when they do come over. We have actually 1.5 bathroom, which is quite weird because they're right next to each other. But I actually was inspired by a house plan that I found on Pinterest, and they did have like the toilet, like the half bath and the actual bathroom right next to each other. And I do think that it's kind of weird, but at the same time not so much, because well, you don't necessarily want like the people you invite over for like coffee or something to use your personal bathroom, you know what I mean? So I mean, it does make some sense, but at the same time not so much, because well, it's right next to each other. So yeah, I think I'm gonna lock the bathroom door to household member only. So oh yeah, I think I should do that. Actually, I didn't think about this before, but I probably should. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, we also have like the third room that could be a bedroom but isn't used as such. It's the hobby room, as I said, and so it's mainly used as a knitting space for the grandmother. She has like all of her I don't remember what it's called, but the things that you use to knit. So she has all of this. One side is hers with all of her knitting stuff, her cross-stitch stuff, and on the other side you have a chessboard where Maurice play by himself or with the Anderson's kids when he come over, and sometimes with his own grandchild. I really do like how the room turned out to be. I really do like the colors and stuff, and actually the whole house is very charming to me. I really do like it, but I did struggle a little to find like the wallpaper and stuff, because I did want to go out with the wallpaper, as I feel like I didn't necessarily go too crazy. Not that I did go too crazy here, but I did. I put way less wallpaper in my house. The house that I've made so far, I mean, one house was just wood paneling, sorry, which I mean it's quite accurate, but it's not like crazy. And the other one I'm not done yet, so I only like half of it, so I can't say much about it. But and the third one, I mean, it's very like, it's not over the top, because it's like owned by a family that is all about appearances, so you know, it's all like very down paint. So I wanted to go a bit more out of my comfort zone with this house, and I did, and I ended up loving it. Honestly, it is like all of the floral paper, everything that's a bit cheesy and stuff that you really don't see much anymore, and I do just ended up loving it so much. So I don't regret my decision at all. I think it's a great house, and honestly, I'm building a lot lately, obviously, and I feel like every time I build something new, I'm loving it even more than the thing I built the week before, which I think it's quite great, and I'm very happy about that, because it means like I'm not getting bored of it just yet. I mean, I haven't done much gameplay except like testing out the rooms and stuff, so I can't say what it will be like when I do actually end up playing it. but I do love the house I've been building so far. I do struggle a bit more with the big lots. So the community builds, for example, the community lots are a bit of a struggle for me. Like, and I did the pizza, arcade room, and bowling alley. I did struggle a bit. I mean, it did take me like much longer. I think that this house only took me like 4 or 5 hours actually, which is quite not a lot at all. I mean, it's very fast for me because I usually take a lot more time to build stuff. Maybe I just like, you know, gaining experience and just I'm able to know much faster. Not that I don't struggle anymore, but like I do struggle a bit less. Or maybe I was just like, I already actually knew 100% what I wanted it to look like and stuff. So I don't know, but I'm proud of this house. And I do think that the couple who is here, I mean, I did make them like very fast. Actually, I hate going to cast mode. It's a very big struggle for me. But you know, you have to. So, and I didn't want to just use my the Sims that I used to playtest my builds. So I did create them, and I was actually quite fast. I mean, I didn't like go all out. I only did like one outfit. So, and I still might like, you know, change the hairstyles and stuff. But I'm quite happy with what I did with the face and stuff. So the only thing that might change are the hairstyle and the clothing, obviously. But I'm still actually quite happy, and I think they are a very cute couple. So I'm happy to have them in my savefile. They are. I think it would be quite interesting actually to play with Helder. Because I never usually play with them. I mean, I'm more of a family girl because I like the struggle, you know. I mean, I like it, and at the same time I hate it. But I do like the fact that, you know, I have to struggle a bit and stuff to when I play. So playing with Elder, I think it would be a bit more relaxing because, you know, there isn't the struggle that you have to. I mean, you don't have to be like, but I like to put on myself to have a big family, work, you know, balance everything. So yeah, I think it would be quite relaxing, and I can't wait to play with them. And actually, I can't wait to make their daughter house. I think it would be very interesting and very nice. And actually, that means I did a full house. I mean, 3.5 because one isn't like completely done yet. I still need to do the half of the interiors. But you know, I did 3.5 house. Let's say 4. So I only have 2 more left, and then I will be done with the houses, and I will have to work on the 2 remaining community lots that I need to do, and then I will have to do the high school, which I honestly don't want to do, but I can't stand the yay one. So yeah, I will have to go around and do that. But yeah, I'm really happy of the progress I'm making with the save file, and I just can't wait to be done with Copperdale, and then I will be able to move on to Evergreen Harbour and Moodwood Mill, which I grouped I grouped all three together. If you guys don't know, I built all of these three walls together because well, I wanted to, but I did it because I think like they all kind of give the same vibe, and yeah, they all give the same vibe, and so I feel like they were all three a nice match to have as a like 80s town. So I'm quite happy with that. I can't wait because they will, in my mind, they are all like, since I grouped them together, so like maybe, I don't know, like depending on which, but like half an hour to like 2 hours from each other, so it's quite close when you think about it. I mean, to me, if it was real life, it wouldn't be close, because my country is much smaller, but in a big country like Canada, where I'm setting my Copperdale, Green Arbor and Moody Mill, I'm setting it in southern Ontario, if you guys don't know, and if you guys want to know the reason why I'm setting them over there, go watch my other videos because I already explained it a few times. So yeah, as I was saying, I do think that all of them give the same vibe, and so all of them will be like intertwined, which means that the law and stuff will be I mean, not the same, but like it will intertwine with the two other words, which I think is quite great and interesting. So I will have my Sims only be able to travel to those two other worlds. I mean, like when it's not on vacation. So yeah, I do think that's quite nice, and for that I will be using I think it's, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like the Omragians mod by, and please don't come at me for saying it wrong, Kutos, Kuttoe. I will link it in the description if you guys want, because I'm really not sure how to pronounce it, and I think it's quite, ruining the vibe. So yeah, I will be using that mod to restrict my Sims, and I also need to make some turnies before I'm done with every lot. Need to make turnies and like assign them to these three words, and create some relationships with the actually active households that I'm gonna make. Otherwise they will be like useless to have turnies that don't have relationship. I want them, because we can only have so much household, like I'm gonna have like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 household in 7 or 8, I can't remember, household in Copperdale. So I mean, it's a nice number, but at the same time it's not a lot. Your teenagers and your kids and your adults can just be friends with like the same two people, so I need to create some turnies and stuff and make some relationship. But yeah, that's my progress so far. I hope you guys enjoy the video, enjoy the build. If you did, or if you didn't, please leave a comment, like the video, tell me what you would like to see next, or if you have any question about savefile, any recommendation, any suggestion and stuff, please do tell me. I will I would love to hear it. I would love to have some interactions. I'm feeling quite lonely. But yeah, if you guys did like it, please just tell me. And I will see you guys next week for another build. So bye bye.